Okay, so for a long time, I've been wanting to completely go vegetarian or at least pescatarian because I can't give up my shrimp. Oh, but lately I've been just like, I am completely done with chicken, beef, all of it. Because is it real? I don't think so. And I'm about to tell you why. Listen, I'm a meat eater. Like, I eat meat. Like, I can't even eat a meal without eating meat. Like, the meat is the main, and then everything else is like, yeah. So that's me. But it's just like, I don't know what I'm eating anymore. Do you really know what you're eating? Okay, so I had my niece a few days ago, and we gave her McDonald's. So we got her a chicken nugget Happy Meal. And yesterday, I saw the chicken nugget on the floor in the back seat. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I picked up the chicken nugget, and when I tell you that the chicken nugget smelled like I just got it. Like I had my mom smell it. She was like, yeah, it smells the exact same as when you get the chicken nugget from McDonald's. I was like, how is that possible? How was it in there for 5 days? And you're like, I didn't even know. It was like inside of a hat or something in the back seat. I was like, what is happening? Like, I smelled it. It smelled the same. It didn't even stink at all. Had no stench. On top of that, it didn't break down. It wasn't spoiled. It didn't have, that little white fizzy stuff. It didn't have any of that. It looked the same. The chicken nugget had nothing on it. It just looked like an old chicken nugget. It just looked like old, sat out chicken nugget. And I was like, what's going on here? I was like, is it this in her, like, is this in my niece's body? An old chicken nugget that never decided to break down? Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what are we eating? Do we know what we're eating? Like, no, this can't be chicken. I was like, I think this is not a chicken nugget.
I think that this is a Play-Doh nugget.
I get whole chickens from Ralph's, from my local grocery store, because it's $5 on Thursday. So I'm like, why not? So I got a whole chicken, and I started digging into it. And then for some reason, as I ate, right, because I was really hungry, so I ate one piece, and I was like, this has no flavor. But besides that, I was like, it has no flavor and it tastes weird. I was like, this tastes nasty. And so I ate another piece because I was hungry, and I was like, okay, maybe that was just, that part of the chicken, maybe. So I kept on eating, and I was like, this just doesn't taste normal. I was like, this is not how a chicken is supposed to taste. Like, I just couldn't. So I digged into the chicken, and it looked like the whole chicken was gray. Said dairy is the reason why people have sinusitis, or the reason why their sinusitis is not getting better is because of dairy. It's creating excess mucus. Another thing she said was that chicken and beef are not real animals. And what she means by that is that for the chicken, they put two other birds together to create the chicken. So it's not an animal that God created, right? We don't hear about any chickens in the Bible. So, I mean, that's a clue right there, right? Like, and I was like, oh my, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Maybe y'all knew that, but I didn't know that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even look at another chicken again. Like, and I was just like images of chickens just kept popping in my head. I'm like, oh, you're not real. You're not real. Like, like it was like, what is going on? We know for sure chickens are man-made. And I think it's because they can do so many things. They can manipulate chicken all day long. Like, you see the hormones in chickens. You see it doesn't taste the same. Even in ribs and stuff like that, like how you see the bristles in ribs. Just look. Just pay attention to the meats that you're eating. Does it taste the same as it did 15 years ago? No. I think I may just give up on meat because it ages you anyway, and it makes you feel so sluggish. And it's like, to me, it's not a... Meat is not something that I think that humans should be congesting and consuming every single day, right? I think we should be treating it as this, as a luxury, right? I just don't think that meat is it anymore. Especially because they're putting a whole bunch of hormones and antibiotic and all that. It just becomes too messy. I'm like, okay, listen, when meat gets this complicated, that's my cue, right? Like, it's just, so I think I'm going pescatarian. I think you should too. But I get it. People love their meat. People love their chicken too. Like, I've never been a huge fan of chicken unless it was really, really good. But I don't mind giving it up if it's not good for my body. My body comes first. Our bodies come first. And that's just the way I'm feeling. And so, did you know that chicken was man-made? Like, I didn't know. Did you know cow was man-made? I didn't know. But I know the shrimps are real. So yeah, tell me what you think about this. Are you okay with this? I couldn't believe it.